Imagine arriving at a quiet bay on the edge of the Pacific Ocean in the year 1776. No bridges, no skyscrapers, no famous skyline, just rolling hills, fog drifting over the water, and a small Spanish settlement overlooking the bay. It's hard to believe that this peaceful place would eventually become one of the most famous cities in the world. Today, San Francisco is known for its iconic landmarks, booming tech industry, and one of the most recognizable skylines on Earth. But the city's journey from a remote settlement to a global powerhouse was anything but simple. It survived gold rush chaos, devastating earthquakes, economic booms, and technological revolutions. So how did this coastal settlement become one of the most influential cities in America? This is the complete history of San Francisco, from 1776 to 2026. San Francisco's modern story begins in 1776. That year, Spanish explorers established a military post called Presidio of San Francisco. Nearby, missionaries built Mission San Francisco de Asís, also known as Mission Dolores. At the time, the region was home to Native American communities who had lived there for thousands of years. The Spanish settlements were small and isolated. For decades, the population remained tiny. In fact, by the early 1800s, only a few hundred people lived in the area. But everything was about to change. Because just a few hundred miles away, one of the biggest discoveries in American history was about to happen. In 1848, gold was discovered in California. This event became known as the California Gold Rush. Almost overnight, people from around the world rushed to California hoping to strike it rich. San Francisco became the main gateway for these fortune seekers. Ships flooded into the bay carrying thousands of hopeful miners. The population exploded. In just a few years, San Francisco transformed from a quiet village into a chaotic boomtown. Tents, wooden buildings, saloons, and businesses appeared almost overnight. By the 1850s, San Francisco had become one of the fastest-growing cities in the world. But rapid growth came with serious challenges. Crime increased. Fires frequently destroyed parts of the city, and the infrastructure struggled to keep up with the massive population boom. Still, the city kept growing. During the late 19th century, San Francisco began transforming into a major economic center. Railroads connected California to the rest of the United States. Trade and commerce flourished through the city's busy port. San Francisco also became famous for its unique transportation system. In 1873, the city introduced the first San Francisco cable cars. These cable-powered streetcars allowed people to travel easily across the city's steep hills. They quickly became one of San Francisco's most iconic features. By the early 1900s, the city had grown into a thriving urban center. Filled with grand buildings, theaters, and bustling neighborhoods. But in 1906, disaster struck. On April 18, 1906, a massive earthquake shook the city. This catastrophe became known as the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Buildings collapsed across the city. Gas lines ruptured, causing fires that burned for days. By the time the disaster ended, much of San Francisco had been destroyed. More than 200,000 people were left homeless. It was one of the worst natural disasters in American history. But once again, San Francisco refused to disappear. Within just a few years, the city began rebuilding, bigger and stronger than before. New buildings were constructed using improved engineering and stronger materials, and the city's skyline slowly returned. During the 20th century, San Francisco continued to grow into a cultural and economic powerhouse. In 1937, one of the most famous bridges in the world opened to the public, the legendary Golden Gate Bridge. Its towering red-orange structure quickly became a global symbol of the city. Another engineering marvel followed shortly after. The San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge connected the city to the East Bay. During the 1960s, San Francisco became a center of cultural change. Neighborhoods like Haight-Ashbury became famous for music, art, and social movements. The city gained a reputation as a place of creativity, freedom, and innovation. In the late 20th century, a new revolution began shaping the region. Technology. Just south of the city, an area known as Silicon Valley became the center of the global tech industry. Companies like Apple, Google, and Facebook helped transform the Bay Area into the heart of technological innovation. San Francisco itself became a hub for startups, venture capital, and digital culture. Today, the city is known worldwide for its role in shaping the future of technology. But the city also faces modern challenges: rising housing costs, population changes, and debates about urban development. Yet despite these challenges, San Francisco continues to evolve, just as it has for nearly 250 years. From a small Spanish settlement in 1776 to one of the most recognizable cities on Earth, San Francisco's history is a story of resilience and reinvention. It survived earthquakes, fires, economic booms, and cultural revolutions, and each time the city adapted and moved forward. Today, San Francisco remains a global symbol of innovation, creativity, and ambition. But the next chapter of the city's story is still being written. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore the incredible histories of more American cities, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And tell me in the comments, which city's history should we explore next? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.